Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm not completely finished here because I'm going to bring to you some products that TikTok made me buy. I honestly thought for like a long time that I was kind of like more powerful than TikTok, but recently she's been winning. And honestly, my very first purchase from TikTok was the viral crisscross chair. I'm sitting in it right now. I'm going to kind of scooch over. Can you see there's like this pink chair here? I bought it because I needed a new desk chair for here. And let's just say TikTok, she got me. I've had it since March and I still friggin' love it. It has the huge wide seat. I got the pink wool. It's kind of like a nubby boucle fabric, but it's nice and soft. And I got the add-on of the wheels so I can move it around easily when I'm vacuuming in here. I love this chair. And I thought to myself, that's all I'm buying from TikTok. I don't need anything else. And that's not what ended up happening. All right, so my hair is up and I'm going to show you guys. Let me just like show you right up front. I picked up the current viral hairbrush. This is the Bounce Curl hairbrush. It comes in two colors. Most people are getting it in the mint green. Mint green is not my vibe. This is perfect for me. I have not used this yet. We're going to do it together for the first time and we're going to see if it's easy for beginners. I think it was like around 28 bucks. It took a while to get here. I think it took almost 2 weeks. But that's okay. I was happy to get it because this is the like real branded Bounce Curl one from the girl who actually designed it. She's patented it. There are like knockoff versions on Amazon for like half the price, less than half the price. But I saw it on TikTok. I wanted to support that woman-owned brand, so I bought this one. But I also picked up the Wonder Skin. These are the Wonder Blading Lip Masks. And I picked them up in two colors, the shade XOXO and the shade Beautiful. Now, I bought them because my lips, like in the past year, have just gotten dull. Like everything about my skin is kind of like dulled down because, you know, aging, menopause and all that. And as it is, every day before I go to the gym, I always curl my eyelashes just to like wake up my eyes. And I thought this might be nice to have to kind of like really wake up my face. Let me show you. Obviously, it's easy. It's just a lip stain. It's like you see on TikTok constantly. Everyone puts it on and just lets it sit. You can let it be on and then wipe off immediately. You can let it be on for 30 seconds. You can let it be on until like it feels dry. And I usually do that, which takes about a minute or two. I like to go in heavy-handed. I like to really color it in. And now the one thing you can't do is keep going over and over and over again because it will start to like pick itself back up again. And there. So I let that sit until it dries. Oh, and I put on the color XOXO. All right, while I'm letting that dry, it's almost done. It's been about a minute now. I'm going to show you, yes, I picked up the collagen mask. This is the original one. This is from, what is the brand called? It is Sungbun Editor, and it has 4 masks. I actually haven't used them yet, so I'm going to use it tonight. So I will film again, you know, put it on the end of this video, and then I will show you my skin in the morning. I'm looking forward to using this kind of. I do want to use it like overnight and see how it works. I've actually thought, well, maybe I should just use it like in the morning when I come home from the gym and let it be on all day. I can't decide. But I think what I'm going to do tonight is actually use it overnight like I've been seeing everyone else do. It says on here, it's a collagen mask that contains low molecular collagen and provides abundant moisture and nutrition to the skin, making the wrinkled and stretched skin firm. Now, I have seen a dermatologist on TikTok who actually uses this kind of like moisture meter. He did it on his skin before he put the mask on for like a baseline reading, then after. And it was like pretty impressive. Like the amount of moisture in your skin does go up. It seems to go down after about 3 hours. But overall, like just adding more moisture into your skin for just temporary. Say you have something going on that night and you just want your skin to be like extra on point. Or if your skin is feeling dry, you know, like when you have a cold and you've been taking medication and your skin just feels completely like wrecked and depleted. I think this mask would be really nice to use during a cold. All right, I've had this on like plenty of time. I'm just going to take it off. I use just a damp paper towel and I just wipe it off. Super easy. Isn't that fantastic? I love it. I'm super duper in love with it. However, I don't feel like it lasts a long time on me. I usually put it on in the morning, say like around 10. And by the time I get home around, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock, it does seem to have dulled down a decent amount. And I have not been eating. I've just been doing my, puttering around the house, then going to the gym. So it's nice for the gym for me because it wakes up my face. So I like it for that a lot. I'm actually kind of addicted to it. I've used it every day since I've had it for about 3 weeks now. I was actually starting to panic a little bit because I was like, oh crap, it's gonna like start and run low. I need to get another one. I really, really like this shade. Now, when you look at it, it looks like that's a light shade, and it is. I'm gonna show you the shade Beautiful. I should have put that on my hand to show you ahead of time so you can see it's still like that purpley blue. I'm gonna let that dry down so you can see it's more of a fuchsia shade on my lips, and I like it. I just don't like it for like a bare face for me and going to the gym. It's just a little too punchy. But when I have makeup on, it's great. And so I really like these when, putting on before makeup, because if I'm going out, and obviously while you're eating and drinking, your lipstick wears off and I'm not always touching it up like I should be. It's nice to have the lip stain underneath so my lips still look nice. So for me, this has kind of become like a must-have, which seems so dumb, but I really, really like it. All right, so the next thing that TikTok made me get by, this was a friggin' panic. When Fleur released Soft Spot, I knew instantly I was going to love it because I read the notes online on Fleur's website, and I was like, this is definitely for me. So the top notes are bergamot peel, mandarin, and freesia. I always love freesia and mandarin. The heart scent is jasmine petals, water lily, and vanilla orchid. Again, all scents I love. And the base is amber, sandalwood, and musk. And I thought, oh, that's going to be so nice. Like that amber, sandalwood, musk, kind of like mellowing out the sweetness of the mandarin and the freesia and the vanilla. I knew I was going to love it. So I literally purchased it scent unseen, scent unsmelled. I didn't go into Sephora. I don't even know if it had been released there. I ordered it from Fleur. It was my first purchase from them. So I received whatever it was, like 10-15% off for my first purchase. So glad I did because literally obsessed with this scent. It has this like deep, sexy, yet not overwhelming scent. It's natural sexy. It made me so happy. And then TikTok showed me this from Fleur. This is the Vanilla Skin. This is a hair and body fragrance mist. Now, fragrance mists are always like, they have a very short lifespan. And I thought, oh God, I have a feeling these two are going to go together really well. So I read the notes on this, and the top notes are pink pepper, pink apple, and sugar crystals. And I was like, I'm not sure about that. That's starting to sound a little sweet because of the sugar crystals. Last thing I want to do is smell like a damn cupcake. The heart scents are lily, jasmine petals, and cashmere wood. So I was like, okay, that cashmere wood might start and balance it out. And then the base was benzoin, I don't know what that is, vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood. And I was like, okay, having those like woody tones should mellow it out. And I was 100% right. It is like this light and refreshing vanilla scent that is like grounded in the wood scents. So it's not smelling like a cupcake or a birthday cake at all. It's not it's not smelling immature. It's smelling very like sexy, but not sexy like this, which is a natural sexy. This is a little more vanilla sexy, which obviously it's called Vanilla Skin. The two of them together are just like an aromatic wonder for me. I'm super into it. Now, this wears off pretty quickly. And honestly, a lot of the Fleur scents do wear off pretty quickly on me. So sometimes I do reapply during the day because I love the scents that much. It's worth it to me to like reapply. This here was $20 at Sephora, and I think it's a 3-ounce size. Totally worth $20. And when I put it on, I'm literally spraying myself everywhere. So yeah, TikTok got me, and I'm glad. Now, this one here has been going crazy viral. I saw Scott Barnes on Instagram do this. He put the Aquaphor under one of his clients' eyes before doing concealer. And like, I saw him do it, and I was like, of course it works. Scott Barnes does it. Of course it works. And I didn't even think anything about it. I didn't even think to myself, I need to get that. Whenever I see him, because I've been following him for years, everything he does, I'm like, yeah, he's a damn artist. It's gorgeous. But I hardly ever try and replicate the stuff because it's just, I don't know. I feel like I can't do what he can do, so why bother? But then TikTok got a hold of it and they went bananas. So I was at Target the other day and I was like, they had it, and I thought, all right, I'm going to give it a try. So you and I are going to give it a try for the first time. Obviously, you just saw me open this. Oh, and by the way, do you see how pretty this is? God, I'm still loving it. I will say though, it does make my lips feel a little dry. So I always go in with some sort of a balm afterwards. Today, I'm just going to go in with the one from Naturium because it's right in front of me. Oh, you know what? I should probably take that off. ADD around here. All right, wiping it off with just a wet paper towel. And you can see that is pretty pink. It's a really nice pink, but it's a little more fuchsia-y pink than I want on a bare face. But I still really like it. And obviously, it's not going on like my skin. It's going on my pale red lips. So it's not like bright like that looking. It does blend a little better, but it is still more pink than what I have on right now. So if you're thinking to yourself, should I bother even trying the Wonder Skin? Here's how I feel about it. I like it so much that I think I'm going to try some of their other products. They have an eyebrow product that I'm really interested in because it's supposed to last like 2 or 3 days. Although if I screw it up, I'm going to look like that for 2 or 3 days. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Back to the Aquaphor. Woo! Now, I've seen people go kind of crazy with this. I do obviously have a full face of makeup. I didn't do my concealer at all, so it's just bare under here right now. So I'm just going to go under the eye a little bit on both sides. And I'm going to pat it around because I don't know how much I should have on here. It's interesting because this isn't as like oily feeling as I thought it might be. I actually thought like it might be too oily, but this is actually a little more dry, more like a traditional, kind of like my my Burt's Bees lip balm. It feels kind of like that. So yeah, I can see how this would be a nice base. Now, I don't do my makeup every day, so if this turns out nicely, it could become part of my routine, which would be fine. But I think if you do your makeup daily, I don't know if this is something you would want to use every day, because you could start and get like those little white bumps, which is basically like your pores getting clogged, or it's not pores, you don't have pores under your eyes, but your skin getting clogged in that area because of a buildup of product plus your actual skin cells underneath that need to shed. That's when you get those little white bumps, and that's the last thing you want because it takes months for them to just work their way out naturally. So I think this is something that I would use more on like for special occasions. I used the Natasha Denona concealer, which is hydrating and lovely. Why not give the Aquaphor its best shot? Okay, looks pretty. All right, today I'm going to use from Pat McGrath. This is the Baby Pink. Using a really lightweight powder like this is so important for us with aging eyes because it doesn't like give any sort of like powdery buildup. It just does what we want. It does the brightening and the setting. All right, so this is how my eyes normally look after I've done my concealer and my powder. So I don't think it looks that much different. What I'm kind of curious about is under this eye, I have one line like around this area here that after a couple hours when my makeup is starting to like either, you know, just change from like on my facial movements, I will get this one line. It actually goes up and down and it looks a little crazy, but right now it's not popping out. That's nice. I am thinking that over here it's looking a little bit patchy. I'm wondering if I should have used more of this. I have seen some people just kind of like go in ham, just like really, really go in. I like to start off the first time I use something trying to use a lighter hand just to, you know, give it its benefit. But right now I think it looks fine. I don't think it looks that much different than normal. We'll see later in the day. All right, and now for the hair. This is going to be a whole thing. So I think it's really going to be pretty dry under here. Yes, it is. When I got out of the shower, I always use from JVN. This is the Instant Recovery Serum. It's the first thing I always put in my hair because it soaks in nicely. It is like a heat protectant. It does like help keep my hair like healthy and strong, and it doesn't get in the way of any other products I've ever used with it. So it's always my go-to. I'm going to quick re-wet my hair, and then I'm going to go in for my curling product from Curl Wow. This is the Curl Shook. It's a Mix Plus Fix bundling spray. This gives me like soft curls. I mean, there's a ton of different ways that I can do my curls, and I don't have a lot of curling products right now. So considering that this is the one that I would be using, this is what I'm going to use. I didn't pick up a new one. I wanted to see if any curling product is going to work with the curling brush. I just know this is going to be like an absolute disaster because I'm sitting here doing this at my table instead of in the bathroom where Come on, water. There we go. Where I would normally do it. I mean, how many of you are sitting down at your makeup table doing your hair like this? None of us are. We do it in the bathroom. And for curly hair, your hair really needs to be soaking wet whenever you want to do it. Your hair needs to be like basically overhydrated. All right, I'm getting a little bit of the squelch. When I put this in, I should get more of the squelch sound. That's super important for our curly hair. All right, so I'm supposed to first like brush through my hair to make sure the product is evenly distributed and to make sure that there are no tangles. All right, I'm going to just pull my fingers through to kind of loosen up the strands that were like plastered to my head. All right, so I have watched a lot of videos on this, and the one thing that I've really gathered from what I have seen is that it's really important to do it like directionally. Now, I'm going to take this part here first and just kind of clip it out of the way. All right, so let's see if we can make this happen. So I'm pulling it through, letting my hair go through those little notches. And then once you've done it a couple times to really get that tension, then you're just supposed to kind of like, you can see how they're like separated, and you kind of just like give them a little bit of a push to let the curls be. So there, I have some curls now. All right, let's keep going. I'm not gonna make you watch this whole thing, I promise. Yeah, I probably should have done more sectioning, which, you know, live and learn. That's how we do. The first time you do something, it's never perfect. Okay. All right, and now to diffuse. All right, so I did it until my hair was about 90% dry. I never like diffuse it and let it get 100% dry. It's just too much heat for too long, and I don't want to like do any damage to my hair. Okay, so some of this is just actual operator error. Do you see this here? This is kind of like not cute. I'm gonna have to like figure out how to work around that. In general, yeah, it's gonna take me some time. Are my curls more defined than usual? Okay, there's a learning curve for sure. Like anything, like you never pick up something and it's perfect the first time you use it, so that's fine. I'm gonna obviously continue to play with this because, well, I paid for it. I want it to work, so I will continue to use it. When I finally think that I've gotten it right, I will just bring you a video of whatever I got, and I'll have curly hair that day. The other thing is like I'm a hair toucher, not a face toucher, so that's never a problem for my makeup, but I am a hair toucher, and when you have curly hair, you really shouldn't be doing that because you can really be disturbing the curl pattern. I don't know if in general this gave me more defined curl pattern, but that's also because of my type of hair. I don't have like super ringlety hair. I'm somewhere in between wavy and curly. I mean, it's fine. I would certainly go out into the world like this. Is it giving me the like more defined curls like I want? No, but that could just because I'm not used to using this yet, and this might not be the right product for it. So I will be picking up some Curlsmith products to see if I can make it work better. It's fine. It's just not what I was hoping for. But like I said, it's probably not the brush's fault. All right, I'll be coming back to you at the end of the day to see how my concealer held up, and I'll be putting on the Sunboon Editor Collagen Mask. All right, you guys, here we are. It's 6 hours later. So I just want to check in to see like how my concealer is doing. So for me, like I said, I get a line under my eye here, like that goes up and down, and it hasn't done that. And that's kind of impressing me because I didn't really think this was going to be that big of a deal. I'm not saying my under eyes look great. I mean, all my makeup is breaking down, like, yeah, whatever. But the concealer is holding up better than I thought it would. So I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to use more of it next time, and we'll see if I still like it. But it's actually kind of a thumbs up for me. The hair, that's all my fault. I'm going to go wash my face, and then we're going to put on the mask. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention. So my lips, it has faded a little bit. I haven't really eaten much. I had a hot dog, and actually that's like kind of greasy. So yeah, the color has gone down a little bit. I did go back and look at the footage. I started editing, and I noticed that my lips look super bright red. So the color that you're seeing isn't exactly true. The color from the XOXO shade is actually more of like my lip pinky red than it is that red that you're seeing, which is bugging me and making me think that I should do like color correction to my videos. And that's just a whole giant pain in the ass. But as you can tell, it has like, I want to say about like half of the stain has gone away at this point. And at 6 hours and through a greasy hot dog, that's not bad. All right, face is washed. I have just like a little bit of toner on because I am not a monster. I have to put just a little bit of toner after I wash my face, a little bit of lip balm. I was reading on the back here, there are some instructions in English. Here's the thing. It says, after washing your face, prepare the skin with toner. Spread sheet mask evenly over the face. Remove mask after 30 to 40 minutes. Everyone's been leaving it on overnight. Gently pat face until essence is fully absorbed. Okay, so I guess you can, I think the whole thing is like, you're just supposed to have it on until it goes clear. So yeah, I get that part. So the overnight, I guess, is just like a TikTok thing that someone decided to do. There is going to be like a ton of the like essence inside of there, which before I go to bed, I will probably rub on my neck and chest because why waste it? All right, let's see if I can do this. By the way, my husband knows I'm up here filming right now, but he has no idea what I'm going to come downstairs looking like and what I plan on going to bed looking like. I have seen people also take out, like, these have like cutouts for the eyes, you can see, and people have been putting them like actually on their eyes or on their lips for extra hydration. I do like that idea of like literally not wasting any part of this. Let's put my hair back. Oh my God, she keeps getting cuter and cuter. All right, folks, I'm gonna look in my mirror to do this, otherwise it's just gonna be a disaster. All right, so I wanna get this really centered appropriately. It's in my hairline. Oh, see, it's super delicate. I literally just put my finger through it here, so you gotta be careful. Let's just spread it down. I think I have seen people actually like trimming it in areas so that it lays flat. I probably could trim these like little areas here. I really wanted to like lay flat on my nose. Oh my goodness, the fussing. All right, maybe when I get the lower part on, that'll like hold it all in place. All right, and then that goes on there like that. I mean, that part is easier. It feels really nice. And there's no getting past that. It feels really nice. I don't know if you all saw the one lady on TikTok who, you know, obviously as it goes clear, she says it just like becomes one with her face. And she's like, she can put her face on her dog, and she was, and I was like, oh. But I guess we'll see. I'm going to try and trim it. All right, I'll check back in a couple hours if it goes clear. Every time I come back to you, I look crazier and crazier. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I put this on, and I will say this, like, to get it to fit your face right, definitely like trim it and overlap it wherever you need, because that's the best thing. Number two, I was watching the Watch What Happens Live 15-year anniversary, lots of giggling, and this moves. So you need to like kind of be still and on your back if you can for the first half hour so it can like really adhere to your face. I kept having to like move it up because I was laughing and it was kind of like slipping around my mouth and everything. So and like right now it feels like pretty secure to my face. So if you can give yourself like a half hour, like, don't laugh. Try not to, like, talk too much in the beginning. Just, you know, if your partner wants to have a conversation, just no. But here's the deal. It feels really nice right now. Like, I like how it feels on my face. And I can just tell that, like, things are being absorbed and penetrating into my skin, which is really great. I would have no problem, like, taking this off and, say, like, doing my makeup and then going out. Because I can tell my face is, like, hydrated. And I'm loving that. I honestly don't know if I can sleep with this throughout the night. I'm going to try. Now, I'm not going to bed for like another 45 minutes, so we'll see. It'll still like get clearer and clearer the more it adheres to my face. But so far, I'm super into this, and I will be making like the adjustments to it, like trimming it and all that, like subsequent uses of my other ones here. But so far, I'm super into this. I'll see you in the morning. Yep, I did it for you. I slept in this. You can hear my morning voice. There's still crusties in my eyes. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. I am foul. But for you, I did it. So let's see what we have here. I cannot wait to get this off my face. Oh my God. Oh God, that feels good. Well, yeah, there's a friggin' glow. Oh. Yeah, I can still feel like the serum on my face. So that's going to leave a glow because, you know, it does trap in all of that overnight. Now, a lot of people I've seen online still have a glow after they take their shower. I'm not going to have my shower for several hours, but I will pop back just to see if it does remain. Do I recommend sleeping in this mask? I don't know. Right now, it's not the best night's sleep. It can be done. So far, I think I would rather just put it on in the morning, let it be on for a couple hours and go from there, but I did it for you. I gotta go brush my teeth. All right, so it's exactly 7.5 hours since that last clip when I woke up this morning. I have worked out, I have taken a shower. I think that my skin looks and feels exactly like it always does after I have showered. I need some skincare on this face because I'm a dry skin girly now. Do I think this is worth using? Yeah, for maybe some temporary hydration. Do I think you should wear it overnight like everyone on TikTok is doing? I really don't see the benefit in that. Yeah, I had some hydration this morning when I woke up for a couple hours, but it wasn't anything that I felt, obviously it hasn't lasted, and this is 7.5 hours after having taken it off. I think the next time I use it, I'm going to put it on in the morning, wear it until it goes completely clear, which, I mean, I don't know if that's a gimmick or if that is, I don't know. There was something really cool about when it did finally go clear. It makes you think like your skin has like received all the nutrients that this has to offer. I don't know if that's actually what's happening, but I think I'm going to do that next time. Probably it's like about 3 hours that I think that takes. And then I will, you know, go on with my makeup and see if it gives me like a continual or at least a somewhat ongoing glow for the next few hours, kind of like supporting my makeup. I don't wear like a huge full face of makeup in the summertime. Not my thing. Every now and then. But to see if this works to like actually give me like a little more hydration, I'm gonna give it like a chance to do that because it did give me a little extra hydration throughout the morning. If it was really a super hydration booster after having taken a shower, I still should have had a glow. And a lot of people on TikTok like show themselves hours later, they've showered and they still have a glow. I don't know if I entirely believe them. I mean, filters are used. They could have put their skincare on. I don't have any skincare on right now. And my face is kind of like, give me some moisture. What I will be interested to see is, because I don't know what the ingredients are in here really, is to see like after, I'll probably use it again in a few days to see if my skin, how it feels about it, if like I start to get breakouts. If that happens, it's an absolute no-go from there. But for now, for a temporary boost of hydration, I think it's fun. I had gotten this on Amazon. I think it was about $20 for 4 sheets. So not a bad price at all. If you want to try it, I don't think it's like a loss of money. It's a temporary boost of hydration and something fun to try. All right, you guys, we have to wrap this up. But like I always forget until the end of the videos, for those of you who are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jennifer. I'm into all things hair, skin, and makeup. If you are too, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. I upload every Friday, almost every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And again, ring that bell for notifications because that way you will be notified that I do, in fact, have a video that week. I mean, it's summertime. Sometimes a girl needs a day off. All right, you guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.